right, everyone. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So as a little refresher for everyone, this webinar is going to be for both Mathis and Sentence students. I am Erin. I am the 11th and 12th grade advisor for Mathis. This webinar, we're going to be talking about the advising tools that we use that are essentially we created for you. And so they're things that we're going to be referring to and using throughout the year. So it's good to know what they are and know how to use them. If you have any questions at any point during our stream, please just go ahead and drop them in the YouTube chat. That way we can answer them. So don't have to wait till the end, drop them in chat. The tools that we're going to be using today, or we're going to be discussing, I should say, we're going to be discussing our forms of communication, a Google folder that we've set up for y'all, Google Sheets notebook that we created, our Calendlies, which some of y'all have used, our Hatch website, and our YouTube channel. So with the quick note on the Google Drive, I know that some people already have folders, but we're just going to be going over it today as if we're starting from scratch. So talking a little bit about our communication. So we have four main forms of communication that we use when we're working with y'all. First off, we use texting. So I'm sure y'all have been spammed by our texts. Each advisor, we have a 361 area code number that you can receive text from. This number is associated with our data system. So if you try calling this number, it's not going to work. But that's how we text y'all. Our second means of communication is through phone call. So we use Google Voice. Every advisor has a different number in terms of their Google Voice. So you'll have to contact your advisor to get that information. Our email. So we all have an email. It's first initial plus last name at advisingcorps.org. So in my case, it'd be eMosley at advisingcorps.org. So those are our email. You're welcome to contact us through email. Any of these methods work. And then finally, our other method of communication, we use Zoom. So for our meetings with students, with y'all, we're either going to be using Zoom or phone call. Depending on what you guys select, we are welcome to share with you all of our Zooms. That way we can communicate that way as well.
Hey guys, for those of you who don't know me, my name's Evan. I'm the 9th and 10th advisor at Mathis High School. So I'm just going to explain one of the ways that we're going to share information with y'all. It's your Google Drive, and in particular, your Google folder within the Drive. So right here on this slide, I have a screenshot that's going to show you what our screen looks like. So we have a folder for every student created, and in these folders, we put any information that we worked on together or anything you want to save. And the first time we meet with you, we'll share your folder with you so you can access it. So this is what it's going to look like once we email you your folder link. So here's an example from Miss Erin. So if you click on that email, it'll come up and you'll be able to see the link to open your folder. And this one's just example student, but that would be your name right there. So you click on that, and then you're right here in your Google Drive, and up there would be your name. And then you have one document in here so far. It's just your student notebook, which is going to be a multi-page document that has a bunch of different things you can save and information you can use. And Erin's going to go over that in a minute. But for now, I do want to show you what it's going to look like if you lose it and you want to find it again. So if you lose that email and you want to get back to your folder, just go to shared with me in your Google Drive. It's that second option on the left side. And then you'll see everything people have shared with you, and you'll be able to just click on your folder and get back to this stuff in case you lose it.
All right, so let's go ahead and talk about that Google Sheets notebook that you all saw in there. So this is something new that we're using this year. Our Google Sheets notebook. So in here, this is the very first thing that you see when you open it up. So it'll have option or places for you to write your name, if you have a nickname that you go by or preferred name, and it'll have your advisor's contact information in here in case you lose it. And there's also going to be a cool little image and a link to our website in case you need that link. So you can fill it all out, putting in your information this way. If we need to contact you for something, we have your contact. It also, make note, it has a personal email address and a school email address spot. So make sure that you're making personal emails and give us those school emails just as like a little bit of a backup. So this is all found, as you guys can see down here. This is on the first tab of the Google Sheets notebook. If you're not familiar with using Google Sheets, it has multiple tabs down here. So the first one is just your profile. If you click on over to the next one, over on My Logins, this is a place for you to keep track of your login information. So this is where you can store your usernames and passwords. We're not going to look at them. This way you have everything in one place, because when it comes to doing college applications or even exploring your options for careers, there are a lot of sites that we recommend you visit. And a lot of the times it can be difficult to keep all of those separate. So here's a location for you to put in the links of what you're working on, your usernames, your passwords, what it's for. So say you're using Big Future to create your college list. You can keep that in here. And no, these are not real. I'm not going to share my actual passwords out onto the internet. But if you do it, go ahead and put your information in there. If need be, we can help you reset things. So this is a good spot to keep your info. This last tab down here on meeting notes. So this is a spot for both of us to keep track of our meetings. So when we do meet with you guys, we can go in there and we can actually write. So say on the 2nd, I met with this student, we talked about college lists, college lists using Big Future. And I can even drop in the link there for these videos. If I share a video, if I share the link to Big Future, we can put in next steps. So this can be a place for you to refer back to when it's like, oh yeah, I met with Erin, what did we talk about? So that's kind of the big point of this last tab down here. And just for the record, for anyone that is a little worried about us having access to your Google folder, after y'all graduate, we turn the whole folder over to you, so you will be the primary owner on it. So that way it's yours and you can put anything in the folder. You can create more tabs on here, keep notes, keep track of everything on here. And it being on Google Drive, it can go everywhere with you. I will turn it over to Nathan now.
All right. Hello, everyone. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Nathan Schwausch.
We cannot hear you.
Can't hear me?
Just
Can y'all hear me now?
I think that I had my volume off, so yes.
Okay. So for those of you who do not know me, I'm Nathan Schwausch, or Mr. Schwausch, or Mr. S for short, and I'm the 11th and 12th grade advisor for Sinton High School. So one of the biggest questions we get from students is, how do we schedule a meeting with you, especially with everything being virtual and online now? So the biggest way that we schedule meetings with students is through Calendly, and each of us have our own unique Calendly link for our students that we'll share in the text box later. But here I'm going to walk you through how to schedule a meeting with your advisor on Calendly using Miss Erin's Calendly account. So once you type in the web address for your advisor's Calendly account, it'll take you to their main page, which is where we are right here. So the main page will have several different options for you to select a meeting for. So it could be like there, we have a 15-minute meeting, a 30-minute meeting. Some advisors have different meetings available based on time, like here with 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or some, like my Calendly is divided by different topics like college applications, essay writing, financial aid, etc. So what you can do is select a topic, and then once you click on that topic, it will show you a list of available dates, which are highlighted in a blue circle. So after you click on the date that works best for you, it will then show you a list of available times. So there we see they selected September 9th, and then those are the available times. So then just click on the time that works best for you. And then it should give you an option for confirming that time. Then you just click that big blue button that says confirm, and then it should take you to the next page. So the next page will ask you to fill out all of your contact information. And this is where you can select whether you want to meet via phone call, where you call your advisor from that phone number, or your advisor calls you from their Google Voice number, or you can meet over Zoom. So if you'd like to meet over phone, you would just need to provide a good phone number that you can be reached at. And if you wish to meet over Zoom, you'll be provided a Zoom link upon scheduling your appointment that you will go to that link when that meeting was scheduled for. So after you fill out all of this information and answer any of the specific questions, like if there's anything you'd like to discuss or what your grade level is, it should give you a confirmation window, just saying that your meeting was successfully scheduled. But that's not all, but wait, there's more. So after you confirm your meeting, it will send you an email to that email address that you filled out in the contact information section. And it's basically an invitation. So when you click on that email, it should give you the option to RSVP yes, no, or maybe. So obviously you want to RSVP, yes, I'm going to attend this meeting. The reason that it's important to do this is because then it will show up on your Google Calendar, and you'll have a reminder that you have a meeting scheduled with your advisor at that specific date and time in the future. And then your advisor should text you or call you before the meeting, just reminding you, hey, we got a meeting scheduled. Does this still work? And then you're all good to go. And you can go ahead and meet with your advisor.
I'm sorry, y'all. My cat is throwing a fit right now. But hi, everyone. This is Miss Lomas. This is the college advisor to the 9th and 10th at Sitten. I'm so happy to be able to see you guys again. Yay. But I'm going to be talking about the Hatch website. And so first off, the Hatch website will, when you first go on and you see it, you'll be seeing the first, the page there that is the college advising and career, and that is the front page. That is the home screen. So that is the first thing that you will be seeing. And as you can see on the side, you can see home, students, parents, and meet your college or meet your advisor. And so there are different links. The first one that we're going to go ahead and focus on are the students. So when you click on students, you can see that we do have a page there for scholarships, transitioning to high school. So that's for if you have a younger sibling, maybe they're in the 8th grade, then they can easily go ahead and check out that page, and it's going to show them what is it that they can go ahead and be preparing for whenever they're going into high school. We also have a page for each grade level and a little bit about college too, some tips and tricks about college. But the first one that we're going to go ahead and focus on is the freshman page. On the freshman page, we did update it a little bit. So now we have a new checklist on there. But as you can see, there is a button there for career exploration. So if you click it, it will take you to the career exploration page, PSAT, TSIs, resume building, and summer programs. We want to make sure that that you guys are always able to access anything from anywhere. So we do have that available. But what we do want to go ahead and show you first is that if you go ahead and click on 12th grade and you go down to financial aid, there are different things there. So if you click on the 12th grade button, it will show you different things there about college applications, and first thing first is financial aid. So seniors next month, actually soon, very soon, I'm sorry, but you will be hearing a lot about financial aid. So this is a quick trip of how to go ahead and access our financial aid page, get to know what financial aid is about. So just a heads up, check it out. But yes, we do have a financial aid page, and you're always able to learn more about financial aid and about different things on there as well. But as you had seen with the 12th grade, they did have different brackets, and there are different brackets for other grade levels too. So we are always updating. There's something always going on. So for 10th grade, you can see there that we do have a summer program opportunity page, a studying tips and types of colleges and degrees. The one we'll be focusing on is studying tips, because we think this is super important, and this is gonna be very helpful for all of you that are starting new classes that maybe you might find difficult. So we're gonna go ahead and show you the page for studying tips. And you can see there that one, we do have it available for you can always go back to the grade level that you are seeing. So you can go check out maybe the career exploration page or another page that is on that other sophomore, junior, senior page. But we do have different things on there. If you click on the styles of learning there, you will be taken to a different website, or be able to learn more about the different studying tips that are available for you. So for any of those that are struggling with a class, please go check out our website. This is going to be super helpful for you. We try to make sure that there is something always available for you to use, and it's always being constantly updated as well. Now for parents. I don't think we have any parents on here, but in case we have students or you're with your parents or something like that, maybe your parents have a question, we do have a parents page too. We have checklists as well as tools for parents to go ahead and use. And on these tools, you can learn more about the things that we are constantly talking with you about, different checklists for different grade levels. If you have any questions at all, you are always able to go ahead and refer to these, as well as ask questions on the page. I believe we do also have a, if you have any questions thing, you can fill it out on the page, and it should be getting a response to us too. But yes.
Awesome. So I'm going to share a little bit on our YouTube channel, but before I do, throw in one note back to our Hatch website. Just a reminder, just because something says it's for one grade level doesn't mean that it's not valuable to you. So check out the website, those studying tips, those could help anyone from a freshman to a senior. So take a look at it. It's all super good information. Finally, I'm going to be talking a little bit about our YouTube channel. Obviously, if you're watching this, you found our YouTube channel. So this is the main page when you go to our YouTube, our videos, playlists, discussion. Previous videos will be on here, like our webinar that we did last week on introducing ourselves to the students and talking to y'all a little bit about what's going on. So this is a really good resource. We have lots of good videos. We're going to be working on putting some playlists together based on your grade level, so be sure to check it out. The YouTube channel is really useful. So let's see, were there any good comments or questions from chat that we would like to discuss real quick? I'll take a quick little pause. All right. Well, if you do end up having any questions, let your advisor know, send them a text, send them an email. We're here for y'all. So what can you do now? Well, you're going to be able to access your Google folder when your advisor sends it to you. That's super, super useful. Go ahead, check it out. use that notebook, put in your login information. Seniors, I know that y'all have your Apply Texas accounts. Save that information. I promise you there is going to be so many more login informations to keep track of. Drop them in there. Schedule Calendly meetings with your advisors. So we like meeting with y'all. We really do. It's our job. We like talking to y'all and helping y'all on things. So please schedule meetings with us. And then finally, explore our website and the YouTube channel. There may be resources on here that you didn't know that we had that are really handy and helpful. So really quickly, we are going to be sharing out a couple of links in chat. One link is going to be for bio.fm. This is going to have all of our Calendly appointment links in it, as well as links to our social media. So here you can find our website, our Facebook, our Instagrams, our Twitter, our YouTube. Everything will be there with good links out to it. And there's also going to be a link that's sent out for a Google form. This is just a way that we can see who all attended our YouTube live stream. So please, please, please fill out that attendance. We really appreciate y'all taking the time to watch our live stream. This one was a little bit more content heavy, I should say, on like how to actually do things. We're going to be having more live streams throughout the year, so can't wait to see y'all with those. And as a little note, we're actually having an upcoming live stream next week. So this one's going to be for your parents. This is, I believe, the incorrect date on here, which is embarrassing for me right now. So it's actually going to be next Wednesday. This one says this Wednesday, but it'll be at the same time as the one that we hosted tonight. Same place. It will just be on the 16th instead. So be sure to check out that webinar, bring your parents along for it so they can get to know us. And then, as I mentioned previously, we do have social media. So be sure to check out our social media. And on top of that, I'm going to do the little YouTuber thing. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We're going to have webinars. We're going to have very useful content, no matter what grade level. So be sure to subscribe to us. I'm not forcing y'all to like videos or anything like that. Just subscribe. So that is it for today for our live stream on the tools that we're going to be using this year with y'all. I hope that it was informative and helpful, and we all look forward to talking with y'all. So if any of my other advisors want to hop back on and say bye, you can.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Thanks for coming.
Oh. All right, y'all.
Bye.